What's up, Cherry Blossom Gang? Welcome to my YouTube studio. Welcome to the YouTube studio. It's probably a little bit different than you were expecting it to be, but this room is a very, very used space. I use this space 2 to 3 times a week, and it is a triangle. Our house was built in 1981 by an architect who loved angles and also loved circles, which is a bit odd. We have, what, 3 circular rooms, and we have 2 very hard triangle rooms, this room and our room upstairs. Our bathroom upstairs is also a triangle, which is a little bit unique. But it makes it a bit challenging design space because there's not 4 walls. But what this bedroom does have, it does actually have a bed, and there is a loft bedroom space up here. And this loft bedroom is actually, there is a queen bed up there. So we have 2 loft bedrooms in our home. This happens to be one of them, which is kind of cool because then it gives us the ability to use this space as we kind of want to. So there are 2 places to record in this room. We have the pixie wall on this side, and then as you can see, we've got a lot of lighting equipment as well as my DSLR camera. And then we have another space to record, and that is with the shelving in the background. So what that does is it allows a lot of versatility, but it does cause a little bit of an issue because as you can see down here, all of the cords are super messed up, and actually my camera battery cord's not even plugged in right now because it has to be plugged in on the other side of the room because there's just not enough outlet space. So there are some challenges when it comes to this room. But let's talk about equipment. So all of my lighting equipment is from Amazon, and this was actually given to me as a gift from a friend from when I started my channel. This ring light is your standard ring light. It's $129 on Amazon. And these are the most inexpensive umbrella lights ever. It's from Cowboy Studios. I bought them when I first started my channel. They've been kind of my staple. I definitely think I need to upgrade my lighting, but what makes these so nice is they fold up to like a tiny little carrying case, so you can travel with them if you need to. Not that I may need to travel with them, but I like the versatility of them just in case. Now, let's move on to my camera. My camera is a Canon 80D, and this is a DSLR camera that was actually gifted to me by my current employer as a thank you for doing so well on a project, which was really kind of cool. I bought this Rode microphone to go with it. It has a little connection that connects into the side of it, and it captures audio really nicely. This microphone was about $90. I got the Rode microphone actually at Best Buy, not on Amazon. But it's a great setup if you're doing sit-down videos. I'm gonna have all of this linked down below for you guys just in case you wanna see what has been used in my YouTube studio. But right now, we're gonna go into the details of the studio. We are right outside my YouTube studio right now, and this is my video queuing station. This is where I keep all the boxes and items and things that I need to review or do a video on, or need to open on the channel. This pretty box right here is actually full of magic mail from you all. So thank you guys so much. I don't do magic mail very often on the channel, but what I do is I collect enough to where I have a video for it and then I open it on the channel. I've actually only done 2 magic mails on the channel, but that's definitely something that's going to be coming up here very soon because it's starting to get a bit full. This is part of the YouTube studio area. It's just not inside of the actual room itself. Starting here, I've got a wall calendar that kind of helps me plan out when my videos need to go out and that sort of information. So this here is Baymax. And then we have got Belle, and then all of my pass holders from all of my Tokyo travels are here. This was made by a super sweet subscriber. I'm gonna link that video up above for the magic mail where she sent me that, but there are all of the pass holders all the way down the wall. And on this side, this is video ideas. So usually this is completely filled up. Since it's Vlogmas, I have taken it all down and I have a clipboard now. My friends made me this super duper sweet castle when I hit 10K. So I just decided to put it up in here because it's kind of fun to celebrate that. And then my pin collection is also in here. So Lotso Christmas pin board. This is made by the same sweet person that made that Stitch art that's above the door. Now this was a very old refurbished end table that my husband refurbished for me. And I just have some knickknacks. Stefan, if anyone is a Stefan fan from SNL, I do have his Pop Funko right there. He's my absolute favorite. Inside of this is actually a piece of glittery fur. I use that for photos every once in a while, and it's just a good place to store it because this room does have really good professional lighting, so I like to keep it in there. And then for pin videos, I like to keep a couple of these boards here kind of within a few steps of where I'm filming, just in case I need to show off some smaller items or some pins. That's very helpful to have in the background, so it makes it easier to focus. Here is the rest of my pin collection outside of my Little Mermaid collection. My Little Mermaid collection is actually in my craft room. The shelving actually just got done. And what I mean by that is actually Jessi installed custom lighting in all of my shelving to be able to display my collection a little bit better, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna show you what he used inside of one of the shelves. So let's look at that. So what he used is this LED tape, and he connected that tape to the actual shelf, and as you can see there's some wiring that is run, and it's actually run through each of the shelves and all of them are connected. So it gives it kind of a curio cabinet feel, but I think that it makes it look so nice, especially on film. And I'm just super thankful I've got a handy husband to do all these things for me, because it was really, really dark, and a lot of the lighting, when I had my lighting turned on, a lot of the light would get lost back into the depth of the shelving, and it was just completely counterproductive. It wasn't providing the lighting that it needed to, so this really, really helps prevent that light from getting lost inside of it. And then on to the shelving. So I am not going to go into too in-depth of a tour of my shelves. I'm just going to show you guys kind of a little bit about them. And then if you want me to do an in-depth tour of where I got everything and what everything is from or what it means to me, let me know down in the comments below, because I'm happy to do that. But Figment and Baymax share a shelf. Monsters and Lotso share a shelf. I have a Harry Potter shelf. And then this is a stool that helps me film, and this is kind of extra storage on the bottom. It's because it's out, most of this is out of frame, so I use it a little bit to my advantage. I keep some of my books down there. I have a puzzle that I really want to do that's down there. And then moving on to this is all of my 10-year wedding anniversary stuff that we got when we were in Walt Disney World recently, which was last year. And this is starting my Little Mermaid collection, and I left a lot of space because I want this to grow. And more Jim Shores. And then this is my fuzzy chair that I used to film, but I'll get it out of the way. All of my Little Mermaid Pop Funkos, and then miscellaneous figurines. Storage. kind of an extra shelf with some fun pictures, my Tokyo and Mr. Toad shelf, my Cinderella and Dumbo shelf, and then another fun shelf of lots of pictures and picture frames, and my vintage Minnie and Mickey lunch boxes, as well as my poison apple mugs. And then here is my purse collection. So most everything is Loungefly. If it's not Loungefly, we have Danielle Nicole mixed in there, some Disney Parks tote bags, and then there's this side with some of the fancier bags. And then on to this little nook. This is my favorite part of the room. All of my plushies. I absolutely love plush toys, especially my Lotso collection. I have a very large Lotso collection, this being my newest one from Tokyo. I just love him. And then also from Tokyo, I got the entire Ufufi collection for the Little Mermaid 30th anniversary that came out last year. And also my Wishables up at the top there. This rug is from the Mickey's 90th collection. That was from Target. It was around $30. I got that last year. I just love it. I think it adds a lot to the room, and I think it's really fun. Something that I love about the shelving, especially filming in front of the shelving, I just think it makes such a dynamic background and it's so fun. But I do think sometimes it can be a bit of a distraction. I know that if I was watching someone with this busy of a background, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what's that? What's that? What's that? But I'm hoping that as time goes on and I get to film in front of it more often, that it will be a little bit less of a distraction. So here we have the pixie wall. So behind all of our lighting is this pixie wall that Jessi made, my husband. And this is just, it is just lights hung up with a sheer curtain and curtain rod. It's really nothing special. He did such a great job on it. I think it looks beautiful and simple on camera. I really, really love it. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can hang things behind it. You can change out the shears to different colors. We're considering adding like permanently mounted green screen up here so we can pull it down and do some photos and fun things in here. So we will see kind of as time goes on, as things unfold, if we want to add that at some point. But I do feel like it's kind of nice to have two filming areas, one with a pixie wall and then one with the shelving on the other side. Okay guys, that is gonna do it for me. You'll have to let me know what your favorite part of the YouTube studio is. Mine obviously is all of my plushes in this like plush magic corner over here. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, please be sure to subscribe down below and I'll see you in the next video. TTFN, bye!